Ladies and gentlemen, the following knockout tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one, Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. They are the Beautiful People.
You hear what they just referred to Roxy as? Disgusting, ugly, a bald-headed freak. Beautiful People are taking it a little bit too far.
Roxy's got more beauty inside than these two will ever see in a mirror. But I'll tell you what, you mentioned it, Mike. It was Angelina Love so instrumental in causing Roxy to end up losing that ladder match portion of that match of sacrifice and getting that head shaved. And you know Roxy knows it. You know Roxy's never going to forget it.
No question about that. It was Angelina Love who interfered in the ladder match.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, the team of ODB and Roxy.
You know what? It doesn't look bad. I mean, come on. It doesn't look that bad. And look at her. She goes right at her. I mean, a little, what was the gal?
Sinead
O'Connor. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
You know what? She was kind of hot.
But then at the same time, boy, did you see the stitches in the top of Roxy's head? She made contact, that sick thud when she hit the ladder this past Sunday at Sacrifice. Had to take, I think it was 4 or 5 stitches in the head, in addition to getting, yes, her head shaved bald and ODB fall away slam on Velvet Sky.
I'd like to see Roxy get her hands on Angelina Love. But you know what, Mike? One thing we don't have to have suspense on anymore. Booker T. We know who he's bringing to the ring to face Christian Cage Rhino and the world champion Samoa Joe.
Can you imagine? Booker T now aligned with Team 3D. Yes, the most decorated champion in history. That's what Booker calls himself. Along with the tag team that will tell you that they're the most decorated tag team in professional wrestling history. They will be the opponents tonight in our Impact main event for Samoa Joe, Christian Cage, and Rhino.
Wow, Roxy just finally getting her hands on Angelina Love. Angelina just fighting to get out of it there. She's able to avoid the drop kick. And that cost Roxy. And now Angelina Love goes right after her and just starts slugging her.
You know, Don, I've just been handed a note here. This came from TNA management from the office of Jim Cornette. We told you we would endeavor to get an update on the condition of Gail Kim, suffering that serious knee injury. We understand that Gail Kim has been taken to a local hospital here in the Orlando, Florida area for an MRI on her knee. And yes, we will stay on top of that story and probably won't have an update for you, though, until next week.
Well, I'll tell you what, it happens in this business. We already know Kurt Angle couldn't wrestle and sacrifice because of the neck injury that he had in South Korea, and Gail Kim now being taken to the hospital with the knee. I mean, it's just these guys put their bodies in doubt, put their bodies on the lines, and these things can happen. Yeah,
it's one of those things that happens in professional wrestling, as you said. But remember who was the cause of it. It was Angelina Love taking Gail Kim when it looked like Gail was right on verge of regaining, yes, that TNA Knockout Championship, shoved her off the top rope, and that's how she caused the knee injury. Running clothesline in the corner by Velvet Sky on Roxy. Roxy quickly tries to turn it around, but boy, Velvet Sky's